Hello there, and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United, and what a result it has been this evening for Leeds United. 2-1 winners at Elland Road against Nottingham Forest. Massive result for Leeds. It's taken us outside the bottom three. We slipped into it over the weekend, and now I think it's 10 games where Leeds have slipped into the relegation zone. We have won, I think, 9 of them. So they've got a good record when they are in the bottom three. They often get out quickly. We've done it again. We're up to 13th position because results went for us as well. Leicester lost, Bournemouth lost. So Leeds United gained ground on those teams as well, and it's fantastic. Let me know in the comments what you think about this result. Were you there at Elland Road this evening? Did you watch it live in the stadium? Did you watch it by any other means? I did, so I'll get into my thoughts on it now. Starting lineup, I think there was two changes from the defeat against Arsenal, and I'll just say if Leeds United keep losing to the teams at the top and winning against the teams in and around us, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Well, obviously I want to win every game, but if it's you know, yeah, it was such an important result that, and they dug it out and they showed character. They came from behind, so yeah, the starting 11. I think there was two changes. The Somerville and Christensen came out for McKennie and Bamford. Um, yeah, and we started all right. We started quite well. I thought very quick, very, pressing high, quick, quick. Had a couple of opportunities on, openings on their goal. But then what Leeds United do, they shoot themselves in the foot. I think Forest had already hit the post, hadn't they, from a corner kick. Emmanuel Dennis, and then I think it's him who gets free. Luke Ayling, I mean, don't get me started on Luke Ayling. I mean, I will give my, I know we won, but look, I'm not getting over carried away. I think I've said if we win, obviously we've won tonight. If we win on Saturday or Sunday, I think it's Sunday we play, isn't it? I think then I'll start to think maybe we're okay here. Um, but yeah, Luke Ayling is so poor. It comes from his mistake. I think he heads it against Dennis, who goes down the left wing, puts it into Mangala, who evades one of the tackles on the edge of the box from our defender, then curls it into the bottom corner with his right foot. It's against a run of play, and they didn't deserve that, but they got it. Leeds United are so frail at the back, it's unbelievable. We actually grew into the game in the defensive areas. I thought Pascal Strout was fantastic and would probably get my man of the match. So many blocks, headers, he just put everything on the line tonight, and yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? And that's what we got, and that's what we got with most of them, to be fair. I thought, the only player, there was two players who I didn't think played very well. One was Ayling, one was Bamford. I thought Bamford should have been taken off way before he did. He got taken off in injury time, didn't he, for Christensen? Should have been taken off. He wasn't having a good day. I think maybe Rodrigo has a bit more time on the pitch. Maybe he gets an opportunity with that. Bamford spurned that one in the second half, was incredibly poor defensively from Forest in the first place, but he has to put that in the net. He has to, put his 3-1 up and make the game a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, they go 1-0 up. But Leeds United rally, I mean, I was fearing the worst. I'm sure everybody was at that point. But they rally and they get going, and they don't, heads don't go down. The crowd gets behind them, and and we start to press. We start to press Forest again like we were doing before the goal. And it's not long, to be fair, before we get an equaliser. It's it's Harrison, on form Harrison. He can't. Well, to be honest, it's a good finish. I was saying it. I was just about to say couldn't miss, but obviously Navas parries. It's a rocker shot, I think it is, on the edge of the box. Should catch it, should hold it, but he doesn't. And Harrison keeps his shot down into the net. It goes 1-1, and I think from there we're in control of that game. I must admit, I think Forest incredibly poor. Eight games now without a win. To me, I've said it from day one of the season. I think Forest will go down, and yeah, I think they will. Yeah, I mean we're only 2 points ahead of them, aren't we? But are we 3 points ahead of the? No, we're 2 points ahead of the relegation zone. Bournemouth are now in it with level on points, aren't they? So 2 points ahead of them. But Forest, yeah, incredibly poor. I think they could have been playing again till now, and they wouldn't have scored an equalising goal. He was throwing on attacking options, Awonu, Andre Ayew, and it didn't change anything. I think they went a little bit longer. Shelvey, if anybody, changed it for them with a couple of nice balls behind our back four. But overall, I think we had it. We had it there. We had it easy. I think really there was nothing really that was worrying us defensively. I thought Firpo played all right. Like I said, Strout did well. But there was nothing that was really troubling, was there? Let's be honest, they just didn't get near Melier, did they really? Didn't test him with any kind of shots. It was a goal on a counter attack that worked, but the rest of the game they had nothing. I mean, but like I said, Bamford should have scored maybe a couple on another day. It's always the same. If our final third decision making is good, we would have got so many more goals this season, and I've had so many more points. It's just been the way it is. Have been poor. But tonight, Mark Rocker, I thought was fantastic. Weston McKennie, the pair of them two really showing, that Tyler Adams isn't a big miss in the middle. They can do it. I thought Rocker was exceptional. To be fair, broke up the play. Little smart, little winning free kicks, slowing down the play. Nice through balls to the wide men. I thought it was brilliant. McKennie, there was one point in the second half where he just crunches into a Forest player, and that's what he does, and that's what he can do. I think from McKennie, I know it's not the game that you, you want this, but a little bit more attacking threat, as I've said before, wouldn't go amiss, would it? But yeah, he was brilliant. I think he kind of took the kind of more DM role, and Rocker just a little bit in front of him, but it worked. Forest, like I said, didn't really have anything. It was good to see Brennan Johnson getting frustrated, got a yellow card, and he was very, very quiet. And I think that was due to Firpo, who played excellent. There was another bit in the second half where Shelvey puts through a ball, and Firpo stands up to a one you, isn't it? And he just one on one, lovely tackle, and we come away with the ball. But it was like that all night. Defensively, we're on point. Attacking, like I said, Bamford was poor. But we got the job done, and we haven't spoke about the winning goal, have we? Obviously, it was brilliant. I mean, Sinisterra, second half, first half was fantastic. Um, he, it was causing. Was it Williams on that side? Problems, as was Harrison with Toffolo on that side as well, the other side. But he was fantastic, and he deserved that goal. Lovely bit of play, wasn't it, on the edge of the box, just in and out of their defence, and then curled into the bottom corner. Like he didn't even look up; he knew where it was, straight in the bottom corner. And what a time to score as well. I mean, we didn't kick on. Um, we should have done. I felt like they had all the tools there to do that, but we didn't. And I think Yeah, I think maybe substitutions could have been a bit quicker, but we allowed them onto a second half. But like I said, luckily they didn't have the quality to properly break us open. And from what I've seen, that we're a lot better than them. And we play some nice football if we could finish our chances off, eradicate those silly mistakes like ailing and that, and we'll be all right. But it's just doing that, isn't it? Because we're so much better than like Forest. I think the defender Nikita is it. He played very well. He did quieten Bamford. Um, but other than that, really, Forest are poor, and they're paying for all those random signings, aren't they? For me, 8 games without a win now, and we go 2 points clear into 13th. Sounds better if you don't mention how many clear we are. Just say the table. That sounds all right, doesn't it? But what a result! Let me know who you were the standouts for you, or like I said, for me. Strout was probably man of the match. I thought Rocker was fantastic. McKennie was very, very good. Sinistera first half, very good. Faded in the second half. But I think the Olds, it was more of a defensive, you know, situation where we had to hold on to it really. And they did it onto Palace on, like I said, I think it's Sunday, isn't it? And see if we can go again. If we get another win, for me, I'm starting to think maybe we're all right with 8 to go. But there's so many more twists and turns, and I'm pretty sure we'll probably be in the relegation zone again at some stage before the season is finished. Maybe we won't end it in there, but I think we might slip in there again. Who knows? It's so close and so tight over that space of teams. But let me know your thoughts. What a fantastic result that is. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. That's a fantastic win. Um, and let me know your thoughts on the game in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one. Come on.